Don't you wish there was a fun and easy way to get more exercise? Do you wish you could get your kids off the couch and stop watching TV so much and get them to be more active? Are you looking for fun and inexpensive ways to spend more time with your family and bond? If your answer to any of those questions is yes, then I have the answer for you. The Nintendo Wii is a motion-controlled gaming system that has much to offer, and you do not even need to leave your home. It is something both you and your children will love because they will have fun while doing it and get exercise at the same time. It is something that everyone in the family will enjoy, and it is not hard on the checkbook. I first became interested in the Nintendo Wii when it first came out in 2006. I thought it looked like a lot of fun, and I could not wait to try it. Then they came out with the Just Dance, and I was all for it because I am a dancer. After I danced to a few songs on the Just Dance, I was tired, out of breath, and sweaty, so I knew I was getting a good exercise, and I liked that. I also like the Wii because in the winter it's too cold to go outside and exercise, and we don't really have a gym in my small town, so it's kind of fun to just use the Wii as another source of exercise. So today I'm going to explain the basic steps in operating the Nintendo Wii, which is how to plug it in, turn it on, control it, how to play a game, and how to explore some of the options. The first thing you need to do if you want to play the Nintendo Wii is plug it in. Now, if you're anything like me, you tend to leave that to other people because you don't want to screw anything up. Well, rest assured, it's not too bad, and once it's plugged in, you don't really need to plug it in again. So, the first thing you need to do is plug this gray cord in, and you'll see it coming out of the Wii, and you plug it into your wall or power strip, whatever you have. And then you plug in the yellow and white and red cords to the appropriate cords or ports, and they're usually in the TV. So that's all there is to that. It's not too complicated. And then the next thing is to turn the Wii on. So you turn the TV on, which our TV's already on, and then you turn the Wii on with the power button, and it'll go from red to green, and a blue light will flash. And then the warning health and safety sign will come up. So that's all that there is to turning it on. And the next thing is how to control it. And the main thing with the Wii is you have to have good eye-hand coordination, and at first it can be kind of tricky, but you'll definitely get the hang of it. So to learn how to control it, you take the Wii remote and you strap it to your wrist. You slide this up and push it, and you do that so you don't break the TV or break a window or anything like that. And in controlling the Wii, you have to pick up the sensor, and the sensor is this long bar, and that's what controls the Wii. And you can place it wherever you want, and ours goes on top of our Wii. So you point it towards the sensor, and then you press A, and that'll activate the remote, and then the number 1 will blink, and that means you have the number 1 remote, which controls everything, except when you're playing games, then the other remotes will get picked up too. So and then you can move it around, and you see the pointer, and there's a number 1 on the pointer because you have the first remote. You can just kind of mess around and get the feel of that. And so after you kind of get the feel of how to control it, there are many options that you can do with the Wii, but the most common, of course, is the games. And I like the Wii because on one disc there's many games. For instance, Wii Sports, which is what we have has 6 different games, which is nice. You don't have to buy 6 different games. It's all in one disc, so that's kind of nice. And the other thing is there's a bunch of fitness games you can buy, like Zumba, for instance, and you're getting a great workout, and you don't even it doesn't even feel like working because it's fun. So to pick a game, the game is always in the upper left-hand corner, and it depends on whatever game you have in. So we have Wii Sports, so I'm going to click on that, and then you point and press A on start. And then this is a message telling you to put your wrist strap on so you don't lose control of your remote and to leave adequate room. So and then you can push A to get out of that. And then you press A, which I showed you is right here on the remote. And then B is on the back. And you push them together, and those are the 2 most common controls on the Wii remote. And then here the games show there's tennis, baseball, bowling, golf, and boxing. And boxing is definitely, I would say, the most active, so that's the one I'm going to do. And then you can pick the number of players, 1 or 2, and you can have, some games you can have up to 4 players with 4 different remotes, but with boxing I'm just going to select 1. And then you can pick the person you want. You can click change, you can pick a guest, or I will get into how to make your own Mii character in a little bit, but I'm just going to stay with Mii. And then this just tells you to make sure you have adequate room around you while you play. And I kind of get all over the place when I play boxing. My mom always says I'm going to break the TV. So press A and B to start. And then for this game, you actually have to use a nunchuck, which is an accessory to the Wii. And it looks like this. And you unplug the strap on the bottom. And there's a port, and then you plug this in. And then it's activated. And see, this tells me who I'm playing, and you press A. And if it were my first time playing, it does tell you how to play, which is kind of neat. So you're not going in having no idea what you're doing. So you hold the Wii remote, and it's just telling you how to guard your face. You can practice. Now it's telling you how to punch. Not very good at this game. And now it's telling you how to guard your body. It shows you and it tells you. I just like to punch. Now it's telling you how to punch the body. And now it's showing you how to dodge punches, to move and hold the Wii remote and the nunchuck. And now, it's game on. You really got kind of tricky, and it's a good workout on your arms. So that's enough of that, but that's how you do that. And at any time to quit, you press the home button, which is right on the middle on the Wii. You press home, and that can get you back to the Wii menu. And then you click yes. And that was only one game. I think it's one of the most active games. It works your arms and your movement. Gets me out of breath. And every game's different, but I'm not going to show you every game. But what's nice is, like I said, if you're a new player, or sometimes they show you anyway, is they explain step by step how to play the game. So besides playing games on the Wii, there's other options, and one of my favorites is the Mii. So you click on the Mii channel, and then you click start. And here is the Mii characters that my family and I have created for ourselves and friends of the family. And the cool thing about the Mii is you can make them look like you and personalize it. And then every time you play a game, you get a certain amount of points. And the more you play the game, the more points you get. And once you get a certain amount, you become pro, which I don't really, this is cool to say, you're pro at something. And for like bowling, I know you get like a gold ball, which is pretty cool. So there's a bunch of different options. You can edit a Mii, or you can make a new one, or you can erase one, or transfer from another Wii. So I'll just show you how kind of cool it is to make your own Mii. Make a female. I'll start from scratch, and you can select the shape of the face, and I'll just stick with this one. You can add blush, or eyeshadow, freckles, whatever you want, and you could change the color of the skin. You can do the height and size. You can do the hair, which there's 6 different slides to choose from, which is pretty cool. And I like that one. And you can do eyebrows. You can change the color of the eyebrows. You can do eyes. There's 4 different slides of eyes you can choose from. I like that one. You can do nose. There's a whole bunch of different noses to choose from. mouth. There's 2 different slides to choose from. And you can put glasses on them, sunglasses. You could have her have a mole, mustache, and I'm going to get rid of the mole. And the sunglasses. And then you click on this and you can give it a name. So I'm just gonna call her Kate, just made up name. You have to have good hand-eye coordination to do this. You get used to that. That's okay. Female, you can put a birthday in there if you want it to be a favorite. And then the favorite color just means the color of the shirt you'll give the person. And then I could say me creator. And I'm already in here, so I could click Courtney. But you could type that in, and then you push quit. And then I'm not going to save because we don't really need her. So quit without saving, and yes. And then to get back to the Wii menu, of course, you hit home, Wii menu, yes. And this takes a little bit. And then the other options on the Wii, I don't really explore. I usually just play the games and mess around on the Wii, or the Mii, because it's fun. You can do the photo channel, which is, press start. You can put it an SD card from your cell phone or your camera, and you can enhance pictures. And that's kind of fun, but I don't really use that. And there's a news channel and a forecast channel. See a news and a forecast, and there's the Wii and internet, but we don't have internet on our TV. And there's a Wii Shop channel, which is just kind of like a smartphone app service. You could add apps to the Wii, which we don't really use that. We just mostly use the games, but there's the options if you would like to use any of those. So now I hope you know more how to operate the Nintendo Wii, how to plug it in, how to turn it on, how to control it, and how to explore some of its options. And now that you do, you can start exercising in the comfort and convenience of your own home. You can get your children off the couch and get them moving. And you can start spending more time with your family and have fun while getting a little exercise at the same time.